Since the 1970s, Canadian environmentalists have worked hard to get the federal government to pass a law which requires the government to assess the environmental effects of projects over which it has jurisdiction. These include projects like tar sands mines, like pipelines, like hydroelectric projects, like marine terminals. Now the federal government wants to dismantle the Canadian Environmental Assessment Act, and they're doing that in a very sneaky way. They're doing it through the budget. Last year they amended the Canadian Environmental Assessment Act under cover of budget implementation legislation, and this is wrong because the changes that they made to this environmental law have got nothing whatsoever to do with the budget. Nonetheless, those changes were passed because the opposition didn't want to vote against it. Well, they're doing it again this year. And once again, Sierra Club Canada and Ecojustice are opposing these changes. And we're looking for the help of Canadians in order to restore the Canadian Environmental Assessment Act and make some needed reforms to ensure that this is a better piece of legislation. Please help Sierra Club and Ecojustice save Canada's environmental laws. It's highly unlikely that the opposition parties will vote to defeat these changes to the Canadian Environmental Assessment Act when they come up for a vote in the House in the next month or so. Now, it just so happens that the Canadian Environmental Assessment Act, by law, is subject to a parliamentary review, which is coming up this June. And this is something that they have to do. So what we're doing is we are asking the opposition parties to make a pledge that they will help us restore and reform this important piece of Canadian environmental law. We'll be asking the opposition party leaders to sign a pledge that they will restore the changes that the Conservatives are making.